Welcome to part 2 of planetary alignment reading. Now we're going to be doing Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, okay? Let's go ahead and get a pull for our 3 cards. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. Okay, let's see what we got for Jupiter. Okay, Star, Saturn, Queen of Cups, Uranus, the Devil. Now, this is such a beautiful energy for Jupiter because Jupiter is the planet that represents our knowledge and expansion, right? It shows us where our natural gifts are and where we can easily align with the blessings, right? It shows us all the things that are connected to that. So the North Star popping out to represent what the energy of Jupiter is asking us to do makes me feel as though when you look at Jupiter, when you look at the star, you know that it represents like your goals, your aspirations, right? Your North Star, that desire that you're working towards. So I feel like for this to pop out for Jupiter and what that planet represents, you're being asked to realign yourself. In the same way that the planets align, you're being asked to realign yourself with the focus that you are a match to your goals. So your actions need to match up to your desires, right? You need to be a reflection of what it is that you want to bring into fruition. You need to be a vibrational match. That way you organically align with what it is that you're trying to. I just realized her little body parts were out. Probably a little too late, but but you want to make sure that you are a vibrational match to what it is you're trying to bring into fruition, the goals you're trying to make, right? The goals you're trying to achieve, the progress you're trying to make. You want to make sure that you are doing everything in your power to not only get there, but be the person and have the characteristics and be that what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it, but to be the person that can not only attain it, but maintain it. Be the person that has the discipline to know what to do with it when it falls into your hands, right? That way it doesn't just slip through the cracks. But that's what you're being asked to do with your Jupiter energy right now. When you find or locate those places that involve your blessings and involve your gifts, and you're working towards that expansion and knowledge, make sure you're doing the right thing with it. Make sure you're maintaining it, okay? And putting it to good use. Don't just let it go to waste, all right? Now, Saturn is our area of responsibility, right? This planet shows us how we handle hard work, how we cope with challenges, how we learn lessons. Do we have the capability to know not to touch ourselves again after we get burnt the first time, or do we have to keep going back until our entire hand is wrapped in bandages, right? And funny enough, it talks about how we show up when it's time to be disciplined, right? How we maintain our discipline, or how we put forth discipline. Are we motivated to be disciplined at all? Funny enough, we were just talking about this with the star card and with Jupiter, but Saturn is the planet that really pushes us or shows us our weaknesses and strengths in these areas. Sorry, phone died. But yeah, the Queen of Cups, she's compassionate, okay? She's kind, she's sought after by her friend group and those that she loves because of her ability to be intuitive, her ability to dig within and offer support in ways that no one else can because she's mastered the turbulent energies and the upheaval of emotions. You get what I'm saying? So her ability to be centered within her heart without being pushed to make her decisions and act on what her emotions are gives her this ability to just guide others in a way. That card doesn't say counseling for no reason. You know, she's very balanced, as within, so without. So you're being asked to pull and tap into this energy, figure out how you could realign yourself, balance things, remove blockages, and deal with your emotional trauma, deal with your emotional setback, and really get the chance to set yourself up in the best ways possible so that you are as whole and as ready as you need to be for the things that you're trying to call in. And then last but not least, we're coming in hot with the Devil to represent the energy of Uranus. Right now, Uranus is aligned with all the other planets, and it is showing you where your areas of transformations are, right? Your shifts and changes in life. It even leans towards your imagination, which I explained in the planetary alignment video, but it also pushes you to be independent. It shines a light on the things and the places of your life where you seek freedom, okay? And where maybe even you're a little rebellious. But the Devil card in itself doesn't just represent obsessions or bad habits and tendencies. It also represents those shadowy parts of ourselves that we don't really like to shine the light on. Those parts of us that we aren't proud of. And instead of stuffing them down and oppressing them and being limited by what you choose to ignore, you don't necessarily have to embrace them, but acknowledge that those pieces of you exist. And if you don't want them around, and if you don't think that they allow you to progress, then do something about it. Do something more than ignoring it or putting it in a box and acting like it's not there. You're being asked to actually put effort, do the shadow work, okay? Make changes where changes need to be made. Sometimes fake it till you make it is beneficial, but this is not one of those areas, all right? So it's time to really deal with your shit and stop allowing it to limit you. Capiche? Capiche. All right. Love you guys. See you in part 3 where we're going to wrap this up with Neptune and some oracle pulls.